Hey YouTube, welcome back. It's Kal-El Soups 808. Today I'm going to be doing a video review of the Freddy Krueger premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. Stay tuned. As always, we'll have a quick look at the box, but to be honest, this is one of the most boring boxes ever, so this is going to be very quick. A Nightmare on Elm Street on the top, Freddy Krueger, picture of the statue from the torso, some kind of boiler room stuff on the side, statue on the back, boiler room stuff, and as always, edition size on the bottom. Mine is 39 of 1200. This is the regular, not the exclusive. And here he is out of the box. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm so disappointed with Sideshow. The feet are totally out of proportion. The paint work looks crappy. There's no real blades there. It feels like super light, and that's because it's hollow. It's hollow! It's hollow! Just kidding. Here he is. So this is the regular version, like I alluded to. The only difference, I believe, other than the edition size, I don't care about edition sizes, is this skull. Now I believe this skull is his. It's Freddy's remains from one of the movies. Was it the third one? I can't remember. But there's a bit where in one of the movies where you get his remains and the skull looks all kind of frowny and dark and horrible, just like that. So I believe that's his skull. And it's kind of like all messed up from the fire there as well. Yes, that's definitely his skull. But Kal-El Soups? Kal-El Soups? How is he holding his skull if his head's on his shoulders? And in the exclusive, it was like a green fire blob thing that who gives a shit. The likeness on his face, in my opinion, is pretty much dead on. Like, I think Sideshow have done 3, technically 4, correct me if I'm wrong guys, premium formats, quarter scales of Freddy. They did the original where it was holding up a doll, but his kind of gloved hand was kind of like behind his back almost, so you had to pose it, you could only pose it in a certain way to actually see his glove. That was a nice piece, but this likeness is way better, I think. Feel free to disagree, I don't care. And then there was another PF from the Freddy vs. Jason movie. God, I love that movie. And they did a variant, so there was like the regular Freddy and then a demon Freddy. All of them are fantastic, but out of all of them, I think this is my favorite. There's so many things I love about this piece. I love the paint job, they've got all these burn marks done great there, chunks missing out of his ear. You can see the muscle striations under his face. The eyes are dead on. Those teeth are just horrible, but great. And that's the back of his head there. Just really, really, really nice detail. Whoever's sculpted and painted this, they've done a great job. Like the ears, the way they've done them are in sync with how they are in the movies as well. And obviously, it's mixed media. So you've got this nice, torn up, worn, dirty sweater. And then his pants. His pants look relatively clean actually. Bit of dirt there, bit of dirt, Freddy, not too much. but they fit really nice. His pants, the boots, the shoes are obviously sculpted, but really done well. But all like they're a little bit beat up here, like marks and stuff on them to give them that aged, weathered effect. Just really simple pose, but like a museum kind of pose. Really nice though. I mean, Freddy's not the most dynamic of characters. And close up of his glove there. So the kind of blades are kind of crossed over. Now, I pretty much shit my pants when I was opening this because I heard rattling around and I thought, oh, the knives are broke off. Oh, Jesus! However, they were intact. Now, I thought that maybe they were going to be like plastic, and maybe they should have been, I don't know. But the sculpt, like their actual statue, rather than like flimsy plastic. I would be a little less nervous with plastic, because I dropped this hand earlier, I knocked it, it's on with a magnet. Okay, and it fell all the way down onto my laminate floor, and I thought, that's it, I've done it, I've broke it. But nope, it's all intact, it's perfect. So like you can see, that just goes on with a magnet like that. This hand with skull is all one magnet. Like so. And you can get some good detail here of the burn. The skin melted away, showing the muscle fibers underneath, and dirty grimy fingernails. Is that blood? If you are going to get this, be very careful when you put in this hand into that hole there, because the magnet, this is pretty heavy, and this magnet isn't the strongest, but the point is that you've got to pull that right back, the sweater, otherwise it kind of gets in between the hand and the arm, and I tried it and whoop, nearly fell off. That's reasonably solid actually, it's not as bad as what I thought. With the other PFs, I think the hat was removable. If I had one gripe about this thing, I'd like to have either the hat removable, or, because that's, it's not a fabric hat, it's all sculpt, it's all part of the head, because the head just comes off with a magnet, the head and the neck. I would like maybe a switch out head, like without his hat, and then you can just maybe have like a separate hat to put on the base. I think that would have been really cool, rather than a fucking green blob! But the biggest selling point for me on this statue is the base. With the other, well, with the Freddy vs. Jason PFs, it was just kind of like a plain wooden base, which was kind of stupid. Great statues, but the base was boring. And then they did another one with a light up boiler room thing, which was nice, but this is better, and I'll show you why. So it's like typical old boiler room kind of thing. It's obviously all polystone, but it feels like rusted metal. It's almost cold to the touch. It's really nice, really well painted up. But then this is what I love. I love the art on here, the images of certain kills from the movies. Like there is just chewing up a girl in a night dress. The pipes there, and then this is the one from I think it's number 3, The Dream Warriors, which I think is by far the best movie out of the franchise. And she's a bit of a junkie, or she used to be, and Freddy like attacks her in her nightmares obviously, and then his fingers become hypodermic needles full of drugs, and then all these sores on her body start kind of opening like this, and it's gross, but look at that, that's fantastic. I love this idea. They did the same thing with the Jason Voorhees Terror of Crystal Lake premium format, and yeah, just phenomenal. Great idea, adds a little bit of X factor to the statue. This is the one where there's the chick, and she wants to be an actress, I guess, which is nuts. And then he turns into a TV and he goes, "Welcome to prime time, bitch!" Ah! And then he grabs her, pulls her in and shoves her head through the TV and electrocutes her. Awesome. And then there's this one from the Dream Warriors where kind of rips out that kid's skin and veins and stuff and uses him as a puppet. See Freddy's hand above him. And then just walks him off a building and makes it look like he committed suicide by jumping. These are all like sort of like raised and really well sculpted. Like, what a great idea. I love this statue, it's awesome. So I did some measurements as always. The height is around 21.5 inches, and that's from the bottom of the base to the tip of his hat. It's about 13 inches deep from the tip of, it's hard to measure because the bottom of the base is all the way down here, but from the back of the base to the tip of his blades there, the first blade, that's 13 inches. And then it's pretty narrow, it's only like 8.5 inches wide. Yeah, I've been wanting a really good quarter scale Freddy statue for a while, but I've been undecided up until I saw this, and then I saw this at the right price, a local seller. I'll give him a shout out, Marius from Sideshow Collectibles. He's what a pleasant guy, really good transaction, really good deal he gave me as well. So thank you, Mario, love you, man. I had the distinct honour and the privilege of meeting the one, the only Freddy Krueger himself, Mr. Robert Englund. There's me. That's probably the only time you'll ever see my ugly mug in one of these videos. But I met him at a comic expo locally. What a great guy. Lots of time for his fans. Really funny guy. He threatened to kill me in his Freddy voice. I mean, how many people can say that Freddy Krueger has threatened to kill them? That's awesome. And I went in with this glove. I bought, it was only like a $20-something glove at the Comic Con. And I thought, oh, it'd be cool to get him to wear it for the photo. But he had one of his own, a screen used one. So he said, oh yeah, put the glove on. I've got a really cool pose, let's do this. And yeah, love that photo. It's one of my prized possessions. And here he is next to the Jason Voorhees Legend of Crystal Lake. I said Terror earlier. My bad. Legend of Crystal Lake. That, to this day, is one of my favourite statues. I will be doing a review on that right now. So if you like this video and you want to see more of this behemoth, stay tuned. As always, like and subscribe to the channel, and there'll be many more video reviews to come. Okay guys, Kal-El Soups 808 signing out, catch you later.